Let me tell you a story. My mother used to have this friend. You know, this person, who used to make these cakes from a box, right? And one year she tried to enter one of these box cakes into a cake baking competition. I think she wound up coming in 5th place. Problem with that is there was only 5 people baking the cakes. So, with that being said, down in the South, homemade wins out every time. It trumps all store-bought bulk cakes. You forced me to go dark side today. Dark side. Today we're going to make a darker chaffle. This is going to be a coffee spice cake chaffle. Alright, so let's get started. First, we got our egg for our binder, and this is a tiny egg. We may use 2 today. Because that one is small. Uh-oh. Dropped a little piece of a shell in there. Get that out. Now that we got our 2 eggs in, we're going to get us 2 tablespoons of this cottage cheese. Now this is going to make more servings than before, because I am making enough for other people as well. So now let's see, is that all the wet ingredients? Nope, I need some butter. Yeah, butter. Now for some dry ingredients. Let's see here. Let me get this little spoon mix real quick. I really should do fork, but yeah, spoon will be alright. I'm gonna bust up that egg and get that cheese in there. A little bit like that. We're gonna put some of this almond flour in there, so put about 2 big healthy scoops in there, 3 big healthy scoops in there to get things started. Alright, now that we got that started, we're going to put some cinnamon in there, because this is a coffee spice chaffle. So we're going to put a good little fair amount of cinnamon in there. Use it sparingly. Then we're going to add some teaspoons of Lakanto monk fruit golden in there for sweetness. 2.5 teaspoons full. We're going to put a splash of heavy whipping cream in there. Alright, in goes the heavy whipping cream. A little splash of it. That's going to make a little bit of difference in the blending process. Alright, so what's next? What's next? What's next? Oh yeah, the key ingredient. I got some Folgers instant coffee here. This is going to add to the spicy cakiness flavor of it all. And that should do it right there. That should do it. Uh-oh, I forgot the baking powder again. That's like an important step. Never forget the baking powder. Alright. So, let's see. We got more ingredients in this, so we're going to use about a whole teaspoonful of baking powder and about a little half. Teaspoon and a half. Very important ingredient right there. Helps with the rise. Then this kills the eggy flavor in every chaffle every time. This blender. There you go. The batter is complete. Now it is moment of truth time. It is time to put some mixture onto the waffle maker. And see how well we did. Now it is runny. It is a liquid, so it's going to be a more cakey consistency once again. So you don't want to overfill like before. You want to leave some of them divots in there showing. Give it time to run around, smooth it out with your spoon a little bit. Because with that baking powder, it will rise just like that there. Now it's the waiting game. The cakiness and the smell coming off of these things is like something you would not believe. Now, I did get some rise and a little bit of spillage on this one. This one, not so much. That one might have added a little too much batter. And I'm not quite sure if we put enough almond flour in the mixture or not. I think we did. Oh. Okay, so this is what we got. first one looks like that right there. Oh, it's very soft and cakey like. More so than before. I think maybe a little more almond flour might have done a job to help secure it a little better. But hey, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. The more cakey like, the better. That's one. And we just have to peel them up carefully because they are soft and cakey and hot. But yeah, those stacks are coming together and they will set and firm up a little bit as they go. So we're going to let these cool because we're going to do a little frosting for these ones. Oh yeah. Coming at you hard today. The dark side is always there. Alright, so here is my final product. One, I had trouble getting out, so it turned out a little smashy. I don't think I left it in long enough. So we sacrificed it to a taste test. And yeah, it tasted really good and cakey. It's really cakey tasting. You can't taste no egg in this whatsoever. This is a cakey texture. This is what it's like. This one's completely cooled. They're a lot floppier when they're hot, but when they cool, they stiffen up. They still remain cakey in texture. And I'm going to make a 3-layer. Here. As soon as I get everything unplugged. Make sure I unplug the right things. Because the chaffles are done as far as they go. Now, for the cream cheese, I'm using part of this 0 sugar vanilla. And I only used like a little bit out of there, 2 scoops full, to equal part cream cheese. And I done that because it's a softer in texture to just kind of help with the cream cheese icing that we are going to use here. This 0 sugar icing, it's okay. It's not great on its own, but I have found that when you're working it in with other things like cream cheese or butter, it actually is a pretty good binder helping out with those. And I got this powdered swerve here that we are also going to use in there to make it definitely more icing tasting. This stuff right here is going to make it taste like store-bought birthday cake. So I'm only going to use about a half a cup of that. I think that should do it. And we are also going to cinnamon spice up that icing a little bit there as well to complement the flavors of what we're trying to achieve here. And a small splash of this heavy cream, like a capful, just to help with the just to help soften things up. You don't want to add too much of that or it'll ruin your icing for sure. But I think we're going to be okay. Let me go get the blender and we'll start building this cake. Alright, so I got my blender. Wish me luck. All right. Uh-oh. Oh. Gotta plug it up. That might help with some things. Let's take it slow here. Real slow, because I am not good at this stuff, to be honest with you folks. This is my wife's cup of tea here, not mine so much. Wow. I actually done pretty good. Oh yeah. That is cream cheese frosting tasting all day long right there. All day long. Mixing a little bit of that in there. Help Latchkey to make better cake icing. It'll make that go a long way. I might should put that in the refrigerator. Yeah. Now that I've opened it, I think I'll put that in the refrigerator. Yeah, no. Let's get the ice in this cake. All right. It is time to ice our cake. We're just gonna. Ooh. I am just going to ice the inside of my cake. Like that. Went well. It went extremely well. Now I do have the dash griddles where I could have actually made this look more cakey, but we're in a Chaffle war, not a pancake war. So won't nobody accusing me of shortcutting at this stuff. Alright, so I got it all frosted here. This is what a homemade cake looks like. And I'm just going to dust it with a little bit of that golden monk fruit on the top for decoration. Because we are doing a spice cake. Oh yeah. Just like that. And a little bit of that cinnamon as well. Be gentle with it. Look at that. Look at that. Is that a view or what? Cinnamon spice cake. Oh, did I work hard on that? Did I earn this? It's a Chaffle war. Chaffle war. Ooh, y'all are gonna lose this war. Oh. Bottoms up. Man. That tastes just like cheating there, y'all. Look at that. Those fantastic layers in there. I'm about to save part of this for later. This is rich. Rich. Cakey. Wow. Wow. Listen, that coffee and that cinnamon and that monk fruit golden. This tastes like a true spice cake, man. Ooh. Look at that. Battle over. Round 2, latchkey. Round 1, latchkey. I'm winning this war. I feel like singing a song. I'm winning the Chaffle war. I don't know what we're fighting for. I'm gonna tell y'all what. That thing is good right there. I don't care who you are. Alright, folks. That's that for this battle. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.